Right now at 5 o'clock, alarming new information about an 11-year-old boy who brought a loaded gun to this elementary school this week. Several concerned parents contacted our newsroom, worried about this when it happened. So today we received the arrest report for that 11-year-old. It says the boy wanted to kill another student.
This happened at Beauclerc Elementary in Jacksonville. That's off Craven Road, not far from Bay Meadows and Phillips. News4Jax reporter Khalil Maycock joins us now live. And Khalil, you went by the boy's house before you spoke with a psychologist about what could possibly lead someone to doing this.
Yeah, I did. I stopped by that boy's house, and when I went there, I knocked on the door, and a woman answered. I'm not sure if that is the boy's mother, but when she answered, I asked her if she wanted to speak about a boy at that address bringing a gun to this school behind me. She shook her head, said no, and then closed the door. This arrest report details what happened Monday at Beauclerc Elementary School. According to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, an 11-year-old boy was arrested after bringing a loaded gun to school that belonged to his mother. It says he showed it to friends on the bus and also to students in the bathroom. There, he was seen waving the gun around and racking the slide. This means pulling back the slide to its rearmost position and then letting it go forward. If a magazine is loaded and inserted in the gun, this loads the chamber and prepares the gun to fire. That was witnessed by 3 students ages 9 to 10 who told a teacher. The 11-year-old's belongings was searched and the gun was found.
The key warning sign is the fact that they're telling you they're going to do something or they're showing a weapon.
Dr. Justin D'Orenzo is a forensic psychologist. He's also performed threat assessments or tests to determine if children have intent and means to carry out violence. To get him to further understand this incident Monday, I read him a part of the arrest report. Blank was matter of fact and showed no remorse or emotion for his actions or wanting to kill blank. Just knowing that police are saying he showed no remorse for wanting to kill someone, does that mean he was deeply troubled?
Yeah, so it's hard to know because we often never know how somebody's feeling just by observing them. But if there was no remorse, then that would be consistent with somebody that was having some kind of oppositional or defiant type of problem, or maybe they had a developmental issue.
The doctor also says the lack of remorse could be tied to the boy being bullied and being tired of getting mistreated. But the 11-year-old isn't the only child News4Jax has told you about lately that has been involved with a gun. Wednesday, 3 teens were accused of stealing guns from a home in Mandarin, and it prompted higher security at 2 local schools. The doctor says this is something parents need to be cautious of so the children don't commit any harm.
Parents just need to be aware and alert and tuned into their children, and it's not just about their study habits and their friends, but also what's going on with them socially and even emotionally related to any potential violence.
And that report was redacted, so we don't know why the 11-year-old did want to kill that other student. And that doctor you just heard from says when parents are paying attention to their children, they need to focus on mood shifts and see why that's happening. Reporting live, Khalil Maycock, Channel 4, the local station.